What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the SkuffedCast, the podcast where the definition of it is literally in the name. We today have a full squad. Actually, Sui's here. Yeah, right. Like, how many podcasts has it been since we've actually had all four of us here?
A minute.
It's been a while.
Yeah, the last one we didn't have any. Yeah, Sui was missing, but that's no surprise when Sui's missing. It's normal at this point.
I was
Sui's
in my
a
uncle's
busy
house.
man, bro.
I was no wait.
I was at my uncle's house.
I was in Tennessee in the snow chilling.
In the snow? I don't think it snows in Tennessee.
Did you go to the
It
snow
does.
mountains?
I did. I stayed in like the top in the cabin. It was nice.
Actually, bro, I was in Tennessee once, and they got like literally not even an inch of snow, and everything shut down. Every store, every restaurant, just shut down.
Oh my god, we get it. You live in Antarctica, bro. Jesus. Like, you live in the middle of nowhere, and you have the crappiest winters ever, and you're like, oh, can you believe other places have good weather?
And then he gets mad at me for saying that he lives in the middle of nowhere in the country.
Bro, you live in fucking Ohio. What's the difference
I
between
live in the
Ohio
suburbs,
and Michigan?
in the city. You live
Okay.
in like a countryside. The only place near your house is like a barn. Like,
I don't.
Oh my God.
No, I live right next to a subdivision, so I don't know if it counts as country.
I don't know,
So,
but when we
right
were like,
across.
going to Google Maps looking at each other's houses, I remember when I saw yours, bro. That place,
Okay, dude.
it's in the middle of nowhere, like literally.
Bro, what's the problem with living in the middle of nowhere? You got a huge yard to do shit, and it's better than living.
But do
fucking-
you
do,
do anything in
Yeah.
the yard?
Kyle, you stay
Oh,
inside
shit.
like 24/7.
That is true.
Like
that is
you
true.
don't not like Logan Paul. You're not like four-wheeling in your backyard. You're sitting inside
Yeah.
playing ranked siege all day. you don't take advantage of that yard.
Okay,
Kyle's the type of guy to, like, not leave his room for a week and then post on Instagram, like, nothing better than the good outdoors. What do you mean?
It's not even like him being outside. It's just a picture of like his camera looking through the window.
It's a screenshot of another person's, like, vacation that he just took.
And he didn't even like crop out their like account
No.
name on the
Yep.
Instagram, so it just shows another account.
No, poor Kyle.
Bro. Okay, all right, whatever, dude. Whatever you want to think. I'm an outdoorsman, in the heart.
No, you're
Okay.
not. No, you're not.
You dress
So
like
you don't
one.
even. So you're from fucking Florida, bro. I don't want to hear it. Do you hear
And-
all those Florida
Oh,
man
I
stories,
stay-
dude?
But I stay inside. I'm not saying I go outside and do activities.
We
I
all
stay
stay inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for Ryan, he was skating.
I'm outside the most, but I don't go outside a lot. I would not consider myself, like, an outdoorsy person. I'm not delusional.
Okay, I'm the
I
type.
I don't
where-
go outside during this time of year because it's just cold. It's not enjoyable. In the summer, like
Yeah,
I'll go
it's
around
not
my neighborhood and take
enjoyable.
like a penny board ride or like a skateboard or like a bike ride or something around the neighborhood, or like maybe I'll go like a little bit farther into town and just ride around and go to shops and stuff. But not during like January when it's just freezing. That's not fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the exact opposite for me. Like, when it's the winter is when I go outside. In the summer, I'm inside all the time. 'Cause
Well,
it's
what's
so
the temperature?
hot
I was
here.
gonna say, what's the temperature for you right
It's
now?
So hot. Right now, it's probably, if I had to guess, like, it's 56. That's the middle of
56?
winter. Like, this is cold. Yeah.
I didn't even
Yeah.
know it gets that low.
That's like early fall for us. Right now, it's like 20, I think, outside. I
Oh
don't
my
even know.
God.
It's cold.
Right
And
now?
it's 40 degree. It's 40 miles per hour winds. Too,
It's
so
71 degrees for me.
cold, windy, and icy.
Dude,
Right
I'm
now
telling
it's
you, that's the
33.
one thing that annoys me about California is their state's just, like, so perfect. It's so annoying. Like, I wish I could hate California, but I just
It's
can't.
not perfect.
Bro, it's
though.
not
They have
everything.
no water.
what?
They have no water. That place
Bro.
is in a drought. It's been in a drought for like 20 years.
Yeah, but, like,
There's
I mean,
bottled water, bro. You're
But
fine.
what I'm saying is, like,
What are you
climate-wise,
gonna do?
like, maybe,
Pour
like,
bottled
I'm not,
water on
I'm
your
not,
lawn, Kyle?
okay, but obviously, I'm not making, but Dom, like, I'm not trying to make, like, a political, we're talking about the weather. I don't mean, like, California is perfect to state, but, like, the weather is so perfect. It's so great
Well, I don't
there.
think a drought
all
is
the
political.
time.
It's just it has to do
No,
with
but I'm
the
saying, like,
weather.
I'm not saying that, like, literally the state is perfect. Like, you know, like,
yeah.
Dude,
I'm not,
it's-
not literally, but, like, it's pretty,
It just feels
the weather
yeah,
is perfect.
Yeah, the weather
Yeah.
is really nice.
California is literally every state in one. That's the great thing about it, and that's why
I don't.
it's so
well,
nice.
that's because it's so diverse. I would say. There's
How
a-
is
Like-
it? How is it like North Dakota, Kyle?
Dude,
Enlighten me.
okay,
Because-
I don't even know what the
because North
fuck
Dakota
North
doesn't
Dakota
exist.
is, but
North
There's not-
Dakota
there's not
doesn't
much-
exist.
It's like North Dakota because North Dakota doesn't have much identity for it to replicate. So it's pretty easy for it to be
Yeah,
like North
alright.
Dakota or like Wyoming.
But California, it stretches from the north to the south. So it's got the mountains in the north and like all the snow, and it's got the cities in the middle, and then down south it's just deserts. And it has lakes. Yeah,
it's like San Diego.
I mean, it's got some desert spots, but it's still
it's kind of like a big. It's kind of like a big Minecraft world. Like it's just
I
like
think there's just something about California, like, because you wake up and it's 60 degrees and there's a breeze and it's cold enough where you could wear a hoodie and be okay, or a short sleeve shirt or be okay. Like, you can wear anything. And then during the summer at noon, it's like 80 degrees. Yes. So you're in shorts and a short sleeve shirt, but it's nice. Like, you don't feel too hot. It's hot enough to break a sweat if you're exercising, but it's not like you're dying.
And it is humid.
Last year when I went to VidCon in the morning, me and my dad would go out to Venice Beach and we go out on the docks, and it was like, you know how like there's a bunch of smog and it just like, so it was like it was really hazy, and like it was like 60 degrees, and it was just kind of like nice breeze from the water, and it was.
Is it smog or fog?
I think it's smog.
It's
I
both.
don't
you can
think
tell when no when you're flying when you're flying into LA, you can definitely tell that it's smog because it's just desert for like 15 minutes of the flight, and then all of a sudden you just hit this layer of smoke, and it's just and then you dip down in it and you're like, oh, this is LA. But
see, I love down by the ocean though. Like, LA's even a little too in for me. Like, inland, I like to be by the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I just love it there.
Well, I mean, LA is I mean, not all of LA, but
the more I was thinking about it though, like, I've always been like, oh man, I wouldn't move to California. Like, I would never move there. And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, damn, it really makes sense for me to move to California. Because all the
so many YouTubers do.
Well, bro, it's not even a YouTuber thing. Like, I don't want to party with 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. I don't want to go to the Clout House. I don't want to be a part of any of that. But I'm thinking, like, what's the worst parts of California? Okay, all right, the traffic. We don't drive.
Traffic is a problem.
We work from home. Yeah. There's no driving. And if I want to go somewhere, then I'll just Uber. Or I'll drive. It's up to me. I can do whatever I want.
Or just, like, bike or
something. Or longboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everything's so close together. Like, if you live in Newport Beach, bro, you can, like, walk to the grocery store. You don't need to drive to get everywhere. You don't need to. The beach is right there, bro.
It's kind of like any other big city. It's just got a lot of traffic, so you just walk.
It's got the big city, but on top of that, like, you get the ocean and the nice weather all in one. Like, that's the thing about Chicago. Chicago's convenient if you don't want to have to drive around and deal with traffic, but the weather sucks for like 5 months of the year, and that sucks.
I love Chicago though. That's probably one of my favorite cities in America.
The thing with moving to LA for collabs, it really depends all on your content. Like, if you're making videos like me, you do not need to move to LA to be a successful YouTuber.
Yeah, all you need to do. You
just need Discord, bro.
You just need to move Discord servers. That's all you need.
But I'm not even saying that I want to move to California for like the YouTube aesthetic. Like, I don't really want to collab with a bunch of people. I don't want to go meet up with all these YouTubers. I just think it would be better for like your mental health to be in a place that always has good weather, always has sunshine, always has fun stuff going on, always like, okay, sure, all right, Kyle, you walk to the grocery store every day. You're still getting out more than you do right now, and you're out in the sunshine and the nice weather, bro. Not to mention, every morning when you wake up, you go surfing because you live by the beach. Why not? Like, it's just, I just feel like the benefits of living in California go beyond just like YouTube, really.
Mm-hmm. Just a lot more to do out there, especially compared to where
that's
I live.
That's why California is like the most, isn't it? Is it the most populated state in America?
Yeah.
No, I think it is the most.
Really?
It's like by far.
So,
I think it's like 60 million people.
Jesus
There's a reason.
California.
There's a reason.
That's half the United States.
No, I know this is a crazy if California separated from the United States, it'd be the world's 6th biggest economy by itself. Mm-hmm. Like, it's huge. It is a big state.
Aren't they trying to move to their own state?
No, they're not.
They're trying to make their own country, I mean.
Yeah, but like that's like the same as if like you heard Florida's trying to separate and it's a bunch of meth heads with like 2 teeth being like, we don't want the government telling us what to, like, yeah, yes and no. Like, that's probably not.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are going to leave? No, you're not. Come on.
I mean, it's kind of too late.
The weather's nice. Speaking of California, though, we got VidCon coming up, and as a collective, I think we're all very excited. We are very excited.
Can't wait.
Can't wait to be dripped out in the Disney shirts.
Dripping in all the little
head to toe.
So we've decided that we're going to go to Disneyland for VidCon. And we were like, dang, what would be funny to do at Disneyland? And we're all going to get shirts that are like, my best friend's like a Scorpio. And like just wear all these dumb shirts
Yeah.
at Disneyland.
We need to pick we need to have like one. I mean, what? So are we just doing one for Disneyland, or like how are we gonna work that out? Are we gonna get multiple, or?
I don't know. I think it would be funny if everybody had like a buddy that they like matched with.
Yeah.
They all had a theme too.
We're gonna pull up to VidCon with my friend. This is my friend, and what's like we're gonna have those shirts in VidCon
I need one of the
too?
ones. I need.
No,
I want to wear a shirt that says "I'm with stupid," and it's like
yeah,
pointing to the
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
And then
with
I'm
stupid.
like, but it's got to be like, say it's like pointing right, and there's nobody to my right, so it's just pointing.
It's pointing to like the person.
It points
next to
to an
you in
old
line.
lady.
Yeah, like to the random dude. I think it'll be cool. I think we should do it. Here's how we should do it. Everybody has a partner, but our colors have to match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like if
God.
we all have to get like blue shirts, but the slogans can be different.
I
That would
feel-
be funny if we all got those like Disney shirts that like say the person's name and it's like mommy, daddy, and then but it
Thing
says the
one, thing two.
it says the person's name, but it's not our name, so it's like Kevin. Damn.
Yeah.
And it's like not our names.
I want to be with
And
Dom.
Davis is gonna be
gets,
the
like,
baby.
Bumpkin is like Frank.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's just like some like crazy like white guy name, just like a Duke.
Bill.
Duke.
Bro, not Lee Harvey Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald. The guy who killed
Charles.
JFK.
Oh my lord.
James Charles.
So Mike.
Man,
I feel
that'd
like-
be fun.
Duke.
That'd be just.
So what do you
Kyle-
do in the actual convention in VidCon? Like what
I
is
don't
there to
think
do
you-
there?
No, okay,
Not
so what you
much.
do, so I've explained this before, but basically what happens is the first day of VidCon, there's not really anything going on. I mean, they say it's the first day, but they don't have the actual convention center open. All there is to do is just get tickets and stuff. That's like for all the people who already live in Cali and they just get tickets that day, right? So then the next day is when the convention center opens, and that day is fun. Like last year I had a lot of fun. You just like go in there and there's a bunch of like different booths to go to and stuff to do. Like
And there's a bunch of YouTubers.
yeah. I mean sometimes, I don't know, they're here and there. But like me and Gio, we went to the there was like a Nerf station where like there was this massive like Nerf like kind of like area like arena. And you just all would like pick your guns and get your loadout. And I picked a Fortnite Scar and a silenced pistol, the Fortnite Nerf guns. And then you go in there and you
should
just
have
like
a Nerf
battle
war.
it out. It's kind of fun. But me and Gio were up against a bunch of like 6-year-olds and we were just like bodying them.
You're like punching them in the face. One time when I was at laser tag when I was like 6, this just reminds me of that. There was these 20-year-old dudes, and one of the 20-year-old dudes pushed me to the ground and kept shooting my like laser tag
my
vest so he
God.
could get points. I was like, bro, you're a 20-year-old
fuck?
man attacking a child over
Right.
laser tag.
Yeah, but
But
no.
that's what Dom did probably. Just
Yeah, that
beating
was.
up these children.
I actually punted some kid and knocked him out cold.
melee him.
He didn't wake up for another couple hours. I just saw him getting wheeled into the first aid room as I was walking around the convention center. No, but actually, so there was like that, and then there was like a station for esports, and I played in a Rocket League tournament against like a bunch of little kids,
my lord.
and I just
Dude.
like literally, I think you guys are seeing a repeating theme here. I destroyed these little kids in a Rocket League tournament. It was me and Q-Star, and I got a can of the new Mountain Dew Gamer Fuel
Is that an
before it
actual
came
thing?
out. Yeah,
At
and
TwitchCon?
no, and they gave me at VidCon, and they gave me this like insulated water bottle that's really nice. Like I still have it. All from winning a Rocket League tournament. I think I got the highest score of the day. Like
Basically,
in
to
the
sum up
points.
all of Dom's VidCon story, he basically just went there to bully children. That's what I'm getting
Yeah,
from this.
basically. But
That's
so like there's a bunch of stuff to do like that on that second day, and then on the third day, you go there for like half the day. I mean, it's the same stuff. They don't like have a new decked out convention center.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you go
Just kinda
there
chill
and
for
you
a
just kind of
bit.
like go there for a little bit, and then you leave, and then you do whatever else you want. Like me and Gio, after the third day, we went to like, I forget, it was some like theme park, some farms, some berry farms thing. I don't know.
Knott's Berry Farm.
Knott's Berry Farm, yeah.
Yeah.
We went
Yeah.
there after that day. So it's fun. I mean, you know, then there's always a day that you have scheduled for Disneyland. And
Did you go to Disneyland when
mhm.
you were there?
Yeah.
How is Disneyland better than Disney World?
No.
I've never been to Disneyland.
No. Disney World is people. I think it's like a whole nother case of nostalgia. People just get in nostalgia. They remember going to Disneyland.
I just think they're very different. They're just not like Disneyland.
World just
you can go to Disneyland for a day and go home and be like, "Yo, that was sick." You can't do that with Disney World.
Oh,
Like
you
that's
you have to
multiple
spend a
days.
week in Disney World. Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
So Disneyland is just a smaller Disney World.
and it's
Yeah,
older
it's
too.
still really
Not
nice.
a lot of the stuff isn't as new, and like the
But
Star
wait.
Wars, the new. They
Yeah,
added
is
a
the Star Wars thing there?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
that place is cool.
Dude, I
but
can't
like, the rest
wait
of
for
it is
that.
kind of old. They only have one
I
ride
mean-
in that area. You know that, right?
But
Okay,
it's not-
I'm
it's
not
not
a
like
Star Wars
when he
fan,
says-
but I seen the fucking.
It's in the,
I don't
it's
know
the Millennium. It's a cool ride.
Yeah, the Millennium
What's it
thing.
But
But it's like a
me-
VR
but, like,
experience.
it's like a 5-minute ride, and me and Gio were waiting in the line for like 2 hours because it first came out last year.
Yeah, because it was right there. I mean, it's not like gross old though, Dom. Like it's not like you're not like, oh, this is old.
It's not-
Like you're like,
Well,
this is old.
I mean, there are rides like that, like Small World. That Small World after all this is.
Oh, that's
Small
there
World.
That
too.
one's
That
one's
thing
almost
is
as old
ancient.
in Disney World too, though.
Dude,
'Cause that was like
So,
Yeah.
But that's
Disney-
always
you
gonna
know
be
what's
there. That's
crazy?
like
Disney
main ride.
World is gonna be 50.
oh my.
Holy
World?
shit.
How old is Disneyland?
Yeah, isn't? I thought it was built in the 70s.
I don't know.
It's pretty close.
It just seems
Disneyland is the 50s.
There's
Dude, I
this-
just-
When?
Yeah,
did
1965.
No, but yeah, Kyle, I went to Disney World when I was a Geo because you saw, dude, my famous birthday's profile picture.
Oh yeah, I remember your vlog.
My famous birthday's profile picture is me on the
Splash Mountain.
on Splash Mountain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Just gotta flex that you have a famous birthdays as well.
I'm not flexing that. I'm actually like, they used the stupid
Wow,
picture.
Dom.
Of
Yeah,
me
bro,
that,
you're so humble. I wish I was as
Nah.
humble as Dom.
That
bro.
picture is funny. Yeah, that's the best picture of Dom. Hands down.
That definitely is. For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, go on famous birthdays and look up Dark Dom and look at my picture that they
Watch him go to like #1 now.
and boost me while you're there. Boost me,
it.
please. Yeah, boost me, please. But
There's-
it's just kind of funny.
There
I can't
is-
get over that picture.
There's this new ride
So
in Disney World. I think, yeah, Disney World. No, Magical Kingdom. Yeah, some shit like that. Some Disney park. And it's like Avatar, and it's kind of scary, but like it's fun as fuck. You sit in this
Avatar
motorcycle.
scary.
Bro,
Now
here,
there's a ride now.
yeah, there's a like
for
whole Avatar
Avatar.
section in Animal Kingdom. Like you sit down in the motorcycle, and then when like it straps you in tight as fuck, and basically the floor under you fucking just falls. So you're suspended in the air in this motorcycle, and like you do flips and shit. It's
Fuck?
really good. Yeah.
I didn't know Avatar was Disney.
Well, it
Not
was
gonna lie.
recently
They
added.
own-
Yeah,
they
it
bought-
is. They bought
Yeah,
it,
they bought
I think.
20th Century Fox.
Right.
Oh,
It's pretty recent.
Speaking of things that are recent, Australia's on fire.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. I didn't realize it was so bad, bro.
It's a
Like-
dude. It's so big.
Did you see the map that they put where it was
Yeah.
like they put Australia over the United States and like majority of the United States would have been on fire?
Oh wait, no, I didn't see that. What the hell?
Go on like r/thanks I hate it and like look at it's like the top post of the month and it's just like it's crazy. It's
I wanna see
literally
this.
yeah. It's r/TIHI. You could probably just look up
Yeah.
thanks I hate it. Like
Top of the
look at the top of the month. It's literally like a majority of the US would be on fire. Well, not the majority, but a decent amount. It's kind of it's scary. So anybody
Whoa,
listening,
That's crazy.
donate to Australia
It's
thing.
on fire.gg.
Holy
I don't know-
shit!
I don't know.
Yeah, I see it. What the fuck?
I don't know like
Wow,
I don't know what the
that's
official
insane.
Australia
Do the
charity is,
Keemstar one.
but-
Just donate to the Keemstar one.
So wait, is that fire still going in Australia?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's rampaging right
And
now.
it's
Bro,
getting
what
worse.
if that whole country just burns?
It might. Honestly,
Like-
it might.
Yeah. Well, dude, I
Most
heard
of
from
it's
I heard
not
from one of
populated,
my
though, right?
yeah no a lot of it's just the
Still,
desert.
like animals and shit.
The
Dude,
only place that's
kangaroos.
popular, the only side that's it's like the west. It's like the East Coast is like mainly the most populated area. Ethan like Southeast Coast.
Yeah, and it's completely on fire.
right.
Wait, are kangaroos only exclusive to like Australia, or are they other
yeah.
places?
There's some other
See,
Yeah,
that's
I
scary.
think
What if
it's common.
kangaroos go extinct?
I don't think they'll go extinct. They'll probably just get really endangered. But
They'll
I don't
be
know how
almost
many.
extinct.
Maybe kangaroos in Australia are like deers in Ohio and Michigan.
But kangaroos,
like, they're just
yeah,
everywhere.
they are, and they're also like, I think they're like, marsupials are a type of rodent, so they breed like rats. Like they reproduce really.
Kangaroos are a rodent.
Like
What?
the thing, like in Ohio and Michigan. I don't know if it's like this for you, Ryan, but in the Midwest, there are deers are crazy overpopulated. And sometimes you'll just be driving along the road, and a deer will just walk out of the forest, and like it's bad. Like there's
Out of
a lot
the
of accidents.
forest.
Yes, dude.
I think we have woods, not forests.
What? Okay, a forest is the woods, is it not?
Bro, the Amazon.
Mark-
Dude, we don't have no Amazon rainforest.
That's a
in Michigan and
rainforest.
Ohio.
A forest is different than a rainforest. A forest is just any area with a lot of trees, and like a lot of dense, lush.
Okay, I guess you're right, but I don't think we have
lush,
forest.
whatever. I don't know what it's called. Vegetation.
Oh yeah. What were you saying, Ryan?
I was just saying, I looked it up, and kangaroos and like marsupials, which is what kangaroos are, and rodents are basically the same. It's just they give birth differently. So kangaroos breed like rats.
They kind of do look like big rats now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So they'll be okay.
Dude, I've never seen a
Koalas,
kangaroo.
though.
Yeah,
Koalas,
dude.
though. They
Koalas
live in the
are so
trees.
cute. They're so fucking cute.
Yeah.
Those poor
Yeah, I've seen
koalas,
those-
bro.
Now they're dead. So
I think a
I've
lot
seen
of
a
koalas
video of
probably
someone
died.
saving a koala.
probably a lot of dead koalas.
Yeah, but they're also in
Yeah,
Asia.
I've seen a video of someone saving a koala, and I looked in the replies, and they're like, sadly, this koala did pass away. We couldn't save it because the burns were too intense. And I was like, bro, come on.
Yeah, because those poor things, they live in the trees. Like, that's how...
Yeah, and
that's
don't
just
they
where
move really
chill.
slow?
Yes.
Nah.
Well, no, they don't
really.
move really slow. They're just always asleep.
Which is the
Dude,
one that...
the
oh,
population
sloth.
of koalas...
Do
The
sloths live in
population
Australia?
of koalas are down like 80%.
Fuck.
What are?
But like, is that in
Yeah,
Australia
because
or
the
around
population
the
of
world?
trees are down 80%. Like, that's kind of... It's a 1-to-1 ratio.
But the thing with koalas and what's it called kangaroos, it's like koalas are also in Asia, but kangaroos are only in Australia.
Are koalas in Asia?
Yeah.
I thought they
some
were. I
parts.
thought pandas were in Asia.
Koalas and pandas.
Pandas are in China. I don't know if those are in the rest of
Yeah.
Asia.
All right, let's talk about yesterday. How much time we fucking wasted
R.
for
Kelly,
like 2 hours.
Free
R.
R.
Kelly.
Kelly.
Oh my God.
Free R. Kelly.
I don't know what made me think about this, but I think I saw the R. Kelly documentary on Netflix, and I Googled him, and I guess he has this music video called Trapped in the Closet, and it's 2 hours, and it is a journey.
It's a
It is a
masterpiece.
journey.
Dude, whoever
ladies and
directed that
gentlemen.
shit is
It
actually
was R.
a
Kelly.
genius.
It was R. Kelly.
I'm gonna lay out the plot. This is not a joke. You can go watch this. This is real. I will not spoil the ending, but this is legitimately something along the lines of this happens. A guy cheats on his wife. The husband catches them, but is like, no, it's cool, because I'm gay. Right? So now he smashed this dude's wife. The dude doesn't care because the dude is gay. Fair enough. You know, all's fair in love and war, whatever. So he's on his way home. He gets pulled over by a cop. He gets to his house. The cop that pulled him over was banging his wife. And then the cop comes back and shoots the girl's brother who just got out of prison. But the guy is fine. He gets up and like puts a Band-Aid on it. He's like, this thing's happened. And so then, for whatever reason, they're like, oh, okay, we got to go to the cop's house. What? Somehow they end up at the cop's house, and the cop is at his house, and his wife is cheating on him with a midget. This is all, and is pregnant, but it's not the cop's, it's the midget's baby. And so they're like, oh no, this is so sad. And somehow you get from there to what comes after that?
No, they went to
I think it's
so
the
the
bar
dude
after that.
Sylvester, the main character, and then the dude that the girl that he initially cheated like with.
Oh, the cafe.
They went to the restaurant to like talk about it or whatever, and then the waitress was like there, and then the waitress ended up being the dude who just got out of prisons, the person that like he was like had been like messing around with, right?
They were
And then
dating.
she's pregnant.
And then apparently she's pregnant, but
She's a
the
lesbian.
whole thing with, but it turns out that she's a lesbian, and so like now he doesn't know what to do.
And then they're like, we got to go to the mob. So they go to the mob, And they're like, you're fat. You eat too much pasta. And he's like, I'm going to kill you. And then he says, nah, I'm not going to kill you. Split them up. So they get split up. And the guy who went to prison has a dream that they shoot everyone.
Fellas, get him out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. He has a dream that they shoot everyone. And then they wake him up and they're like, dang, that's crazy. And then while all this is going on, the priest finds out that the dude he's been smashing has AIDS.
The priest is the gay guy.
Everyone has AIDS.
Dude,
you spoiled it. You spoiled it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yep. No, that's not it. Remember, there's the next 10 chapters that we haven't watched yet.
And keep in mind, this is all a song with the same beat for 30
right, there's the song with the same beat in the back. And R. Kelly's over just like, and he smashed my wife.
And she looks at me, and I look at her.
And so, no, he's like, she went up to the cabinet, got closer to the cabinet. He opened the cabinet.
There's a midget in the cabinet.
And then the best part is, I didn't know a lot about R. Kelly. I just knew he was arrested. So I started looking him up. This guy, guys, he's guilty of like kidnapping girls for years and like locking them up and stuff.
Underage.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that's a true story. Like that probably really happened, and he just made a music video about it.
Dude, yeah, and a bunch of those people just work for
R. Kelly is nuts. R. Kelly is nuts.
Dude, but look, bro, he may be nuts, but I gotta hand it to the man. That was a masterpiece. That series was a masterpiece.
Yeah, that was. I mean, if you ever are just bored and you want to waste a bunch of time with your friends and experience something that you'll remember forever, just watch Big Man Plow Bridget while James the cop is in his house.
The thing is called Stuck in the Closet. That's the name of the
Stuck
whole
in the
movie.
Closet, parts 1 through 22. And then you have to buy the next 10 parts.
Dude, now that I think about it, it's probably a bad thing that under every single one of my Instagram pictures, I say #Free R. Kelly. It's probably not.
Yeah, that's probably not a good.
I mean, it could just be an edgy joke.
Yeah. It's a joke. I don't mean it.
On February 22nd, 2019, Kelly was indicted on 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. On July 11th, 2019, Kelly was arrested on federal charges alleging sex crimes, obstruction of justice, child pornography, kidnapping, forced labor.
Demonetization coming in hot.
Oh, yeah, but this was already done.
Monetized.
Yeah, you're right.
It's cool.
We just talked about a midget getting people AIDS. Like, we were screwed. No, but all I'm saying, yeah, he's a bad dude. He's not a nice guy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but he's a good director, and he's a good singer.
And
he is.
And he ran a cult.
He did?
He has a cult?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, shit.
Yep.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, me neither. What the fuck? Say more.
Was it called the Kelly Gang?
The R Gang.
Jim 𝗢𝗿 on July 17th, 2017 says that Kelly was accused by 3 sets of parents of holding their daughters in an abusive cult.
Oh my god. Wow. Was the cult the acting crew for that?
I have no idea. Bro, listen to this. Kelly was also charged on misconduct when in 2018 he purposely gave a girl an STD.
Oh, so he
Why?
So he did have an STD.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that whole thing was a true story.
Yeah, Kelly actually did have an STD.
Kyle's internet got unplugged, so we're winging it without him right now.
Did it actually?
Yeah.
Hopefully he's still recording.
He just texted me and said my dad unplugged the internet.
Great, Kyle. Nice job,
man.
man.
We'll just keep recording. All right. So yeah, that's R. Kelly. If you ever want something good to watch,
Right.
go watch Trapped in the Closet. It's very nice.
Dude, I just think that more people need to do stuff like that. Because imagine if someone popular like TJX6 did like a series like that. That would be so funny, but it's just like him rapping. Like, I mean, dude, his songs are already like that. Like,
they are.
Like him just telling a story. If he did a whole series, dude, that'd be so good.
I'll pay.
The best part is when R. Kelly would be like, and that's where I was. I pulled out my gun and I said, hey, man, please do not open up that door. And guess what he did? He walked over there and he opened up the door. Like, he's like so descriptive when he's telling this story.
No, and he's like,
sweat.
And she said, and he's like, as she got closer to the door, he opened the door. I told my gun. Like, he's just like, it's so funny.
And, you know, we are not saying R. Kelly's a good guy. We're just saying that this 30-minute musical masterpiece is something that's worth watching.
Right.
All
it's
right?
a good time.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Exactly. I don't have to think he's a good guy to think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, you don't have to like him
that
to watch
he
it.
got AIDS from a midget. Yeah.
It was a midget.
Is that the right word? That's what he calls it in the video.
No, yeah,
midget.
it's a midget.
I'm using his words. Yeah,
Most people say midget or like little person
or dwarf.
Well, if I offended anyone, that's my bad.
Sorry for all the midgets.
If we got any little people watching this one,
sorry for all the midgets we offended.
Shout out the little people.
Yeah. So, we're probably gonna wrap up this podcast kind of early. We have we just really have like one more topic. What do you guys think about the World War III?
Kinda
scared.
We're late to this because we haven't made a podcast in like a week or two, and so the meme was popular like a week ago, and then we just missed it because we didn't record. But dude, I thought it was a great meme for the start of the decade and for the start of 2020, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like
I think it's good.
I thought it was funny. I like the first day when I found the World War III memes. Like those were funny. Just like looking at like people saying like me and World War III, and there was like them like quick scoping or something. Like I just thought that would be funny. Like
I like the one. I saw this one and it was on TikTok. It's like Iranian soldiers' last thing they see before they die. It's just some fat American kid doing the take the L dance with the McDonald's fries in his hand.
Or it's like the one where it's like Fortnite skins in World War III, and it's like some guy, like a bunch of soldiers, like invading a home, and then there's just a guy in a clown costume. Like, and then there's a picture of like Lil Nas X, and it's like me getting drafted. It's just him smiling in the army costume.
Yeah. Oh my. I messaged one of my friends that picture. I'm like, Gucci. I think that one friend we have.
Right. Dude, I just think it was a solid meme. Like there are memes. I feel like the meme, dude. I don't know why, but I feel like at the beginning of every year, the strongest memes are always at the beginning. Yeah.
Last year was what?
I don't
Ugandan
know.
Knuckles.
No, that was 2018.
Was it?
Tide Pods.
Yeah.
Tide Pods.
Tide Pods. Oh yeah.
2018. Tide Pods was 2018, I think.
Yeah.
There's no way Ugandan Knuckles and Tide Pods were the same year, because
that's 2018.
Right. Yeah, there's no way Ugandan Knuckles was 2019.
Well, so Ugandan Knuckles.
Let me look up.
The whole beginning of my channel, one of the first videos that did good on my Dark Dom channel was a Ugandan Knuckles song, but it was
there was 2019 was like Momo.
Oh
yeah,
Momo challenge.
That wasn't a good
that wasn't
meme.
really a long-lived meme though. That kind of died.
No.
TikTok was really big.
Oh, just like memeing on like the ironic TikToks.
Yeah.
Like ironic TikToks and just TikTok in general.
TikTok is way bigger now than it was.
Dude, Area 51.
That was end.
Yeah.
That was the end of the year, was it?
That was the end. That was like September.
Or mid. That was mid-year.
No, that was like September. Ironic TikToks. Those were
the
fun.
world record.
I used to make a lot of those. Like where there'd be someone like saying like,
yeah.
"What would you do if I killed myself?" And I was just Fortnite dancing in the other one.
I did one of those.
Dude, or like the world record egg was the start of last year.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Dude,
Yep.
what happened to that? He cracked the shell. I know that. And then like what happened after that?
What if he's just like a meme account now? Like he
He
totally
probably
changed his
is.
account name to like Meme Stealer V2 or some like normal meme
Yeah, I
account
think
name.
I tried finding it once and it was gone, so
Bro,
he probably did.
And then Lizzo.
Dude, Bass Savage, rest in peace, Bass
Rest in
Savage.
peace,
You know what
Based.
happened?
Oh, he got deleted 3 times on Twitter.
Ryan, do you know who Bass Savage is? That Twitter account, dude. He got in trouble because he made a tweet about Lizzo, like dropping a Lizzo on Iran to win the war, and it got on the news. And then Twitter suspended his account, and like Free Bass Savage was trending for like a week.
Not a
was so
week.
funny.
It was like
That's
a day.
funny.
It was funny though.
It was.
I didn't even know he got suspended until I saw the hashtag.
Me neither. I knew because I follow him, so I saw him in my timeline. But like I didn't know that was his name.
Sonic. The shitty Sonic, I feel like, was the start of last year.
That
No,
was
last-
they actually
fixed
fixed
it.
that. They fixed that.
Yeah, I saw
They
a
fixed it
Sonic
at the end, but it was
Sonic
shitty at the
trailer
beginning.
when I went to go see Uncut Gems. There was a Sonic trailer. That
The updated Sonic?
I'm a
Wasn't
head
that
out.
bad.
The I'm a head out meme was last year.
Oh yeah, that was.
Was
That
it?
was funny. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Oh, here's the motherfucking T.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit,
what on
yeah.
TikTok.
I don't remember
And I oop.
asking.
And I oop. Yeah.
That was with
I remember
TikTok.
asking.
I remember asking. That
You
was
hate to
last year.
see it.
You hate to see it. I mean, people just still say that. I feel like
Yeah.
that's, I don't know if that was really like a meme thing.
Yo, vibe check. The vibe
Oh.
memes were
Oh,
super.
yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought the vibe check memes were pretty funny.
Dude, nah, I think the best meme of last year came at the end, though.
Area 51.
I just think,
Baby
I think
Yoda.
overall, I hated it. Baby Yoda was a terrible meme, in my opinion.
I thought it was funny as fuck.
I just think that 2019 was a weak year for memes overall.
Nah.
Because, like,
not at all.
I don't think so. I'm going to disagree with you.
a lot of years, there's, like, one really, really memorable meme.
Area 51.
But, like...
Area 51 is that.
Dude, the actual event of Area 51 killed the whole meme because nothing happened.
Yeah, but
Well, there was one kid who got on the news for Naruto running behind a...
That's a legend. He will never die.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That kid
but
actually
I feel like
died
by the
too.
time the event came around, the hype was gone. But for like a month, remember, it was like the Kyles are coming from the right.
And they didn't actually do anything. They just, like, gathered around and, like, dressed up as aliens.
Yeah,
and,
but it was a good thing for the community because, like, they came together and did this huge thing, you know?
The
I
community.
mean, there wasn't that
What
many
do you-
people.
The whole meme
It's not like a
community.
charity
Maybe
event,
100.
Sui. It's
No, I
just,
meant-
it's
I
just
meant
a
like
bunch
the
of
meme
virgins
community.
online. You're getting out going to Nevada.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what music was this year though. Bro.
Lil Nas X, Old Town Road.
Nah, but Old Town Road was last year.
Oh,
That was not
the box.
Definitely was 2018.
No, Old Town Road was 2019.
Yeah, that was 2019.
Yeah.
Was
2019.
it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. There's no way it was
Oh,
2018.
it was December 2018, but yeah, that was this year.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
I don't
probably when it
think it
came out,
popped
but I don't
off
think it was
until
popular
spring.
right
Nah,
away.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. That feels like so much longer.
Mo Bamba? Was that 2018?
That was 2018.
yeah.
That's 2017, I think.
No, 2018.
No, but
No,
Mo
it
Bamba came out a long time ago,
Yeah.
but it didn't get popular until, like...
Yeah, it popped off
Yeah.
2018. late
What are you talking about? The
2018.
sicko mode
Yep.
versus? Or
Yeah, Old Town Road. Old Town Road was definitely the song of the year. And if
Sicko
you
Mode was
disagree, it's
2018.
happened.
Oh,
Do we
Moo.
Other
agree?
songs
That's
did come out.
definitely. I'm trying to think what songs were big, bro.
Moo by Doja Cat.
Fucking
Panini? I mean...
yeah, bad
other
guy.
than Lil Nas.
I'm the bad guy. Lil Nas X, Lizzo, Truth Hurts was big.
I feel like
it or not.
Lil Nas X just took over 2019.
He
Yep.
did.
That
But
was...
Post Malone
From nothing.
slapped this year too.
Post
he was
Malone,
nothing.
but slapped 20 in 2018. Post
He's
Malone
slapped
always just
forever.
kind of slapped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's always
like-
kind of just made.
He's like the future of like mixed hip hop.
I feel like this year there was a lot of like very viral songs, like
Right.
Uno, Dos, No,
No, I feel like there was a lot of new, very viral artists.
Because TikTok's a thing, dude.
Yeah.
That's why there's so
Yeah.
many
No,
new
but-
viral
no.
songs.
because
But
some,
there are a lot of one-hit wonders. Like not a lot of them really have like staying power. I think.
right. Like for
Low.
example, that Tokyo's Revenge guy. I feel like he's not gonna.
Yeah. Or
Roxanne?
like la 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 la.
The Roxanne guy.
Mm.
That one's never coming out with anything.
Oh
Nah,
yeah,
he's got-
wasn't
Baby
Roxanne
No
by
Money.
someone? Oh,
He's
Baby
got
No
a couple
Money?
bangers now.
I think he's well off. I don't think he's a one-hit wonder.
Dude, like on
Huh.
Spotify, Tokyo's Revenge has only 50K followers, but he has 3.1 monthly listeners, which just means basically nobody's really following him and like listening to his music. They're just listening to one song.
Wait, what is it?
Tokyo's Revenge, the guy who made that one.
Good morning, my name is Tokyo.
Oh, good morning. My name is Tokyo.
Dude, now
Yeah.
Baby No Money, like he has a whole album with Young Gravy and stuff coming out.
Well, Baby
Nah,
No
he's
Money's
not.
kind of always just been Young Gravy's sidekick. I don't know if he's like,
Really?
you know what I mean?
Damn, you're throwing heat out.
Shit.
Anyways,
No, I don't know. I'm just saying.
do you wanna wrap, Dom?
Should we wrap it up?
Wait. I do have another thing. You remember how I think it was like YouTube or which sites will take over YouTube back then? And we're like saying nothing can take over YouTube because Google is the monopoly of
Yeah.
all search engines and they can just suppress it. I was talking to my dad about that, and back then, like when Microsoft was blowing up and like becoming a huge thing, the government literally like told I think they fined Microsoft because they were becoming a monopoly where no one can take over. So what if that happens with
Yeah.
Google and Google
But they
just
won't, 'cause
They
there
won't.
is competition. There is competition.
Because now there's Google.
does Google actually have competition though?
Yeah, but okay, but you gotta
Google
remember,
is
like,
more than just a search engine at this point.
Yeah.
Google is
like
a
Google's
whole.
competition is Amazon and Apple and Microsoft. Like they're all in that technology sphere.
Yeah.
I don't think that anyone.
Actually, that is true because
Google-
Microsoft was
Google's a lot
probably
more
like
than- Mhm.
the top company out of no companies, and now we have Amazon, Google,
Because
Microsoft.
Google just owns
Apple.
YouTube. YouTube isn't its own company. It's not like YouTube is. It's like they just owned. By
And
Google.
Microsoft owns Mixer. Amazon
Yeah,
owns
and then
Twitch.
Amazon owns Twitch. So like most people, kind of do have their own, like,
Yeah.
video platform.
Yeah, because me and my dad were listening to that podcast, and he was like, it could happen because they did fine Microsoft because Google, because they were getting too big, and the government didn't want them to, like, completely take over everything and be
And then
the
you gotta
leader.
remember, Google technically is 2 different companies now. They have Alphabet and Google.
What is Alphabet?
Like,
I don't understand that.
Alphabet is Google, but I think Alphabet is more of, like, their stuff. Like, their actual, like, products. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Like, Alphabet is working on, like, the self-driving cars and, like,
The Google
they're kind of
phones.
more focused
That's
on
the more hardware company.
Yeah, and I think, at least I think. I'm not, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's more like that.
Mhm. I guess that is a fair point. Because there's way more competitors nowadays with huge ass companies.
Yeah. I think a lot of people don't realize that a lot of like companies that they think are self-owned are owned by a really big other company.
Yeah.
Like
I thought Twitch
for
was
example,
its own
like
thing.
YouTube and Twitch, and Twitch is owned by Amazon. You hear people saying you can connect your Twitch Prime account to Amazon and get whatever. Like,
But I feel like Amazon will eventually get to that point where they're
Amazon
like
is
Microsoft of the
so
90s.
much.
yeah.
Dude, the owner of Amazon is the richest person in the world.
I'm gonna read off all this stuff that Amazon owns, and you would literally Amazon owns Twitch, Whole Foods, Zappos, IMDb, Audible, so that's like all they own, and then everything Amazon, so Prime, all that stuff, and then like Facebook owns Instagram, WhatsApp, that's just huge in other
Facebook
countries.
isn't
I
really
didn't
as
know
big as I
Amazon-
thought. Like, Facebook is huge, don't get me wrong, but they don't have as much stuff as like the rest of the
No, the people that really own a ton is Microsoft. Like, are you ready for that? They own LinkedIn, Mojang,
Mojang.
Xbox, Skype,
Yeah, I knew all that. Yeah.
Internet Explorer, Bing.
Cuz Microsoft, what they do is they Microsoftify everything. Like, you can tell
Yeah.
that
They own Windows, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously they own Windows. This little thing that it's like the Microsoft
Yeah.
logo is the Windows thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, like what Microsoft does is they just make everything into their brand. Like, whenever you
Yeah.
get a Microsoft laptop, with the Windows software on it, they always have Minecraft installed. They always have Skype, because they just turn it into their thing.
I think I think Google owns a lot, though.
Google's just so in the back. Like, they don't really like.
Yeah,
I
they're
thought
just
they
a humble company, dude. They're just humble as fuck.
Well, I don't
You
think
guys
they're
are
humble.
capping.
I don't think
you guys are.
No, I don't think they're humble when it comes to the business world. I'm just saying they own a lot more than people think, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. I just found the breakdown of what Alphabet does. So Alphabet has a bunch of subdivisions. They have Calico, which is the medical. They're like doing age, like CRISPR, like gene editing and shit. Then they have Nest, which is their smart home stuff.
Well, that
And
guy
then Google Ventures,
that
they
guy's making
invest in
bank.
companies. And then Google X is like space travel and stuff. Fiber, they own that.
Wait, there's a
Google
Google
Capital.
X? I didn't even know they had space travel.
Yeah,
stuff.
me neither. What the fuck?
No. I don't know. It says big breakthroughs, but the only thing I can think of that would be like a big breakthrough is like space travel.
Dude,
really.
the guy who owned Nest, like who came up with it, was from Shark Tank, and now Google owns
Yeah.
Nest. That's fucking crazy.
Yep. And then
That guy
Alphabet
is-
also owns
he made
Google,
bank.
and Google owns Google underneath. So Alphabet owns Google, but Google owns Android, the search, YouTube, the App Store, Maps, ads.
App Store?
Like
At?
the Android version. Yeah,
Oh,
the Android App Store
version. I was like,
the Play Store.
what?
Yeah.
The App Store? That
That's
doesn't
Google
make any
Play.
sense.
Yeah, it's called Google Play.
Yeah, think about alone how much Gmail would be worth, like by itself.
Fuck ton of money. Way too much.
That's scary how many companies like own everything.
Who, shoot, I forget.
Actually, wait. I don't think it was Nest. Fucking, it was Ring that was on
Ring,
Shark Tank.
yeah,
and
I was just
Amazon
gonna say
owns Ring.
Ring.
Amazon owns Ring.
Ring. Well,
And-
because the original thing with Ring was the guy came on there to Shark Tank with this like an actual ring. It was like a ring that like you could like tap it against stuff, and I don't know.
Dude,
it was like
you
a
wanna-
smart
you wanna
ring.
hear what's
But it was
scary?
a
It was a
doorbell.
doorbell.
It was
If you
massive
think
and really
that
ugly.
the-
Now it is.
But if you think that the tech companies are scary, bro, most other is way scarier. Like most other industries is way more terrifying.
Like, which
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Which
but
industries?
the thing with that, nobody realizes that because the 21st century is such a tech era. Like, that's just
Yeah. like, it's just, but it's still scary. Like, think about, okay, this is just what Coca-Cola owns. So they own Coke, they own Fanta, they own Pib, they own Sprite, they own Barq's Root Beer, they own Fresca. That's just their, like, sodas. And then on top of that, they also own, like, they have all the deals with basically every major fast food place to only serve Coke. So that's literally half the restaurants in America.
Dude, Coke is kind of fucking up Pepsi because Arby's even switched to Coke. And they don't... Coke, they're going to be
Coke,
scary.
But this is the one thing that's funny. Coke can't let Pepsi disappear. They can't.
Because... Wait, why not?
Then it'll turn into another Microsoft thing. Yeah,
that's the same thing. People don't know this. Nvidia and Intel used to give AMD like money every year to keep them open because if they went out of business, they were.
That's so sad.
Really?
Imagine being AMD at that point. You're just like, ugh, God,
now AMD is passing both of them because their Ryzen chips slap.
So in the business, whatever, like you have to have competitors. You can't just be a sole company that does one thing.
And then there's even some companies that prefer to be the second biggest. Target and Walmart have the same problem. Yeah, no, Target and Walmart have the same problems, but no one ever complains about Target because it's not the biggest one. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if Pepsi does something wrong. Nobody cares.
But don't you think Amazon
I love going to a restaurant and the waitress always goes, "Is Pepsi okay?" when I ask for a Coke.
Bro, Pepsi owns more than Coke does. Pepsi owns a lot more. It's scary what Pepsi owns. You would never even guess half the shit they own.
What do they own?
They own Lay's, they own Tostitos, they own Doritos, they own Cheetos, they own Funyuns, they own Quaker oatmeal.
I just realized, why do all those end in Eatos?
I don't know. No, they own Aquafina, they own Gatorade.
The worst water ever.
What about Powerade?
But
actually, no, Dasani.
Powerade is Coke, I think.
Coke owns Dasani, and Dasani is disgusting.
Yeah, Dasani sucks.
Yeah.
What about Crush?
And like, I have no idea. That might be the people that own Dr. Pepper.
What about Sprite?
That's Coke.
That's Coke.
Really?
Yeah. Sprite the best pop ever.
No.
By the way, it's pop. It's not soda, Ryan. It's pop.
Like,
it's soda.
It's soda.
It's pop.
It's soda.
Dude, but you want to hear something crazy? There's only 6 companies in the entire country that control all of the media, like on TV. That's scary.
Just imagine being the CEO of one of those companies. Like
that's terrifying.
Dude, I think Amazon will eventually come to the point that Microsoft
I think those companies are secretly kind of like more powerful than the government.
Oh, yeah.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, they could probably bully the government into doing something.
Yeah, that's what started the whole Microsoft fine, because they were becoming more powerful than the government. They had more power than the government, so they just fucking fined them.
To put this in perspective, the entire U.S. government a year spends $1.1 trillion. Apple is worth $1.4 trillion. They are worth more than our government spends in a year as a private company.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh man. Yo, that's gonna be. We're gonna turn Scuffed into a massive tech brand.
Okay, dude. Okay.
Imagine having a phone called a scuffed phone.
It doesn't work.
That's just funny to me.
The phone doesn't work.
The phone just sucks.
It's a fucking flip phone.
Bro, you know those like crappy Androids that screens like bend when you press them?
Yeah.
Like, they're like so crappy that like there's
$20 at Target and they come with like Virgin Mobile.
Tweeted from Scuffed phone instead of Android.
Dude,
and then Android will have its little prime spot because we'll be in the bottom
we'd have to
Scuffed.
rebrand Scuff to like Slick or something just so it like looks nice.
All right,
Let's end it here.
I think we should wrap it up. Anyway, boys and girls and little people, of course.
Yeah, remember we have 0 to 17-year-olds in this podcast.
Yes.
Right. Well, no, we actually have nobody under the age of 13 watching our.
Oh yeah,
nobody under 13.
That is facts.
Susan,
Copo.
Not one person. Not one person.
No one
ever. We've never been listened to by a child.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the SkuffedCast. If you want to hear more, definitely go check out some of the other ones and make sure to subscribe for whenever we post a new one. We're starting clips soon. We should have started them already. Don't know what's going on with that, but they should be up any time from now. So yeah, follow us on Twitter, join our Discord server, And
yeah, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Join the Discord.
Do it.
Okay.
All right, you can
as you guys can see, Kyle really wants you to join the Discord server, so please do that. Otherwise, he might shoot me. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Peace, peace.